roof. What are you waiting for with such anticipation? I took your advice, you see? I've summoned one of these crows! The blood is black. Constantine, is this your blood? Constantine, answer me.
Soldiers, leave us. We have much to say.
What is going on? I don't appreciate this attitude, Kurt. Must I remind you that these men all answer to me?
Times change, Your Highness. Or rather, they're about to do so.
Is that a threat? What are you hoping to accomplish? Do I have the time to return and see those dear to me?
マジかよ。なんで移動してんだ、あいつ。
Constantine, how are you feeling? Death is on my ease my suffering.
I know of a healer with powers that are legendary amongst the clans. It is rumored he can alleviate even the most terrible pains. His village is west of the city.
そうだな。
I could take you there.
One of our holy men lives in San Mateus. His healing powers are supposedly miraculous. Alas, it is a miracle we are in need of, my son.
If I may, Your Highness, we have the best physicians in the world.
To accompany us. The days are burning like very thin candles.
Do not worry. If you see to the concerns of my village, I will be most happy to accompany you.
はい、どうも、ヨネです。グリードフォールやっていきたいと思います。前回ね、すごいことになってね、コンスタンティンがまさかのマリコール伝染病にかかってしまったから、早いとこ直さないといけないということで、まず話をしないといけないかな。こいつと。よ。
Good day. Are you the master hunter?
Bear tear to madre, I'd say. I am indeed one and the same person. What do you want of me?
襲撃について。
The Denegad, Katasak, spoke to me about the animal attacks. Can you tell me more?
The Ten Lands have been angered. They are very angry. The beasts have always lived here. But they only attack if we tread near their nest. Of late, they attack on sight. There have been many wounded, and some of our young have even disappeared. It may be that the Ten Lands killed them, but it is also possible they followed the missionaries.
What can you tell me about the Tenlands?
They are normally very peaceful creatures, very calm, but who defend their young with fury. During the attacks, I noticed that they were not all the same. Not all from the same nest.
What do you mean?
That the other beasts don't come from here, but from other places. And that they are coming more and more often.
Were there many victims?
Many wounded. Thanks to the healing powers of the Donegad, they survived. But the attacks happen more and more often. And they come with greater fury. I try to chase them away, to destroy any nests that I found, but still, more of them come. And now our children disappear. Distress alone could kill our village.
Can you tell me who the children are?
A young fisherman and a gatherer. You will find the sister of the woman and the brother of the man in the village.
I will go and see them. Isn't it odd that these creatures who are normally passive have become so aggressive?
Yes. Yes. This has never happened in my lifetime.
What do you know? Speak. Lives are at risk.
I do not speak of things I am not sure. The Naikse, like you, do not understand the bond we have with nature.
I must be going.
で、宣教師と話す。参ったね。ここね。 意外と近いんだな。合ってる方角。はいはいはい。オッケーオッケーオッケーオッケーオッケー。いるね。めっちゃいるね。やるしかねえか？やるしかねえのかこの野郎。バカ。動くところ。まず動くところ。こっちだね。確か。ここ来たことある。オッケーオッケーオッケー。ここだ。こいつか。これが宣教師ね。
Good day. I'm the legate of the congregation of merchants on this isle. Might I ask you a few questions?
Of course. Our allies from the continent are always welcome among us. What do you want to know?
テンランズが村を襲撃した話をする。
Have you heard about the Tenlan attacks on the village?
I didn't know those creatures were given that name, but yes, we have heard talk about the attacks. We offered them our help and some comfort in their most difficult hour.
In exchange for some inspiring conversation, I suppose.
Of course. These horrible beasts have most certainly been sent by the demons of this isle. To chase only a few away would be of no use. If they truly desire peace, they must see the light.
You haven't been victim of these attacks?
On occasion, yes. But thanks to the Illuminated, we were able to chase them away with little effort.
ここで彼らの使命について聞いてみてください。
Could you tell me what your mission here is?
We must return these lost souls to the light and guide them so that they might receive the revelation. We have constructed the perfect village, Eden, where they might discover peace. In this protected paradise, they can receive divine teachings and join the illuminated chosen people.
テンランツとデモンズの関係について聞いてください。はい。
You seem to assert that the attacks of these Tenlans is somehow linked to the demons on the island, whereas these are creatures that the natives have always known. They nest beside them.
そうだよ。
These are familiar beasts, but hasn't anyone informed you that their patterns have changed? These creatures have been riled up by the demons of the island, who have come to realize we are near victory. Sending them against these poor people, they maintain them in a state of fear and obedience to their shaman healer. There is only one way to truly make these attacks cease, my child. Convert these people. Defeat these demons.
The Denegat of this village wishes for you to depart. You disturbed the tranquility of their village.
And you expect us to obey him? Haven't you understood that he is a servant of the island's demons? To leave would be to abandon the simplistic souls of all those that follow him, ceding victory to the demons. No, my child. We will not leave this place until the light shines over every dwelling.
彼女に出て行ってもらうのだ。
The Denegat of this village wishes for you to depart. You disturbed the tranquility of their village.
And you expect us to obey him?
またかよ。
Haven't you want to leave? No.
I must go. We're going to need to find some leverage if we want to force these missionaries to leave. Perhaps searching through their belongings will give us something we can use to put pressure on.
そうだね。見つけるって言ってたけど、あそこ入れなくね？ああ、はいはいはいはい。あそこから滑り降りて、静かに入れってことですか。道があるぞ。道があるけど、どう行くんだあれは。いける。よーし。テクニック2にしたからいけたね。で、ここから入るわけだ。素晴らしい。あったあったあった。女性宣教師の日記。布教は 思いのほかに時間がかかっています。哀れな現地人は子供を地味な考えにしがみつき、救いの光を見ることを拒んでいます。一人一人を説得するのには非常に忍耐が必要です。仲間の宣教師の中にプレッシャーに負けて、現地人の子供に暴力振るうものもあれありました。彼は罪にあがいて、二度としないと誓いましたが、このようなことをしてしまったのは、きっと彼一人だけではないでしょうし、これが初めてのことでもないでしょう。なんと愚かなことでしょう。なんとしてもこのことを隠し通さねばなりません。いや、また彼らに知られてしまったら大陸に送り返されるだろうし、ひょっとしたら刑を受けることになるかもしれません。とんでもねえよな。
I thought that the word of the enlightened was very clear on this subject.
They do not see us as fellow humans, so they
ただの
think they
口
can
だけ
do
だ。
anything they want to us.
会話始めないでよ。よし。これはどういうことだ？
One more thing.
Yes?
虐待の話をしなさい。
I found a document in your belongings. The content is quite enlightening. Your missionaries have forgotten the divine
忘れて
teachings.
る。
Are not all forms of abuse against your religious commitments?
A few missionaries did stray from the path. This is true. But our mission is too vital to let their zealous natures
邪
dissuade
教だ
us.
よ。
You should have never read that.
呼ぶべきではなかった。なんだとバカか。そうやって俺らはただいいのかそうやって。バカだ。バーン。動き止めろ。待って。ティオか。バカだ。やり、シャドーバースも使うのかいね。あかん。これでおしまいだ。
Stop! We lay down our weapons.
捨てろっ
Now
て
leave the
も部下いないぞ。
region and do not return.
We shall not forget the manner in which you have treated us. But you shall not see us here again.
やったー。セリマカン評判落ちた。で、次は、ハンターと話せばいいんだな、じゃあ、次は。
I'm in need of your wisdom again.
I hear you.
I believe I can help you in your fight against the Tenlands. How would you advise me to go about it?
You must destroy their nests. It's sad,
そう
but
だ
the
ね。
only way to stop their numbers growing. There are most likely 3 around here.
おう。
I can point you in the direction to one that I discovered. I would have taken care of it, but my village cannot spare my presence here.
まあそうだな。
I must
襲
keep
撃した
watch.
ときにね。
I did not find the 2 others. Some in the village may know where to find
なんだっ
them.
て
And how would I go about destroying the nests?
You must burn them and kill the dominant one, or else they will build again. We see them especially at dawn. After that, we no longer see them. But be careful, Renaxi. The night belongs to the Tenlands. That is when they are most awake.
なるほど。
Going out at night is very dangerous.
I thank you for your advice. We shall go and destroy these nests come
じゃあ
dawn.
日中にやっとけとくか。選挙手について話す。
What do you know about the missionaries?
The Moin Shakers. They came here before the attacks of the Tenlands and buzz around us
あれ
like
がマインドシェイカーね。
They speak of light, of demons, and the soul.
確か
Their
にない。
words make little sense. All that they want is for us to join their village, and that we serve them as if they were Tiern. They want to make us Renaigse. Their words do not touch those old enough to understand. But the young are some.
そうだ
They
ろうな。
follow them to their Eden village. And they become their...
Have you tried to fight?
No. But some have fought. Because
なるほどね。
I think if not for the... But hope...
長い。
It sounds as if the attacks began at a timely moment.
そうだな。
I must be going. Katasach advised us to speak with the families of those missing. Perhaps they might know where the tenants have built their nests.
あいつか、まず一人。はい。
Good day. I've been sent here by your Denegad. He asked me to help you.
I hope he is right,
すごい
and that
ド
you
レッ
are
ドヘ
not
ア。
like the Mind Shakers. My sister has gone missing.
It is for that very reason that I'm here. To attempt to find
So
her
that's
or
what-
to understand what has happened.
Then I will tell you what I know.
情報を求める。妹の説明。
Your sister, what does she look like?
She is a very beautiful young woman. Kind and
優し
sweet.
くて甘いですね。どういうこと
I miss her so very
甘い。
much.
Is she very careful? Does she know she should be wary of the beasts?
Oh yes, she knows it very well. But she has been star-eyed of late.
おー
And the stars make you forget all caution.
彼女がいなくなった瞬間。
How long has she been missing?
2 nights have gone by since. She told me that she was going to gather berries.
2日の夜
It
か。
was early in
マジ
the
かよ。
day, but she never returned. I called for her from the edge of the village in vain, and the Tenlands were roaming.
Do you know where she usually goes picking?
Certainly, in the clearing. We find a great many berries there.
妹の敵。
Is there anyone in the village that might want to harm her?
No, no, everyone loves her. Maybe a
なるほど。
little too much.
Why do you say that?
She is beautiful and young. The Mind Shakers took notice, and the boys of the village did as well.
What do you think has likely happened?
She might have been attacked by the Tenlands. But it was early, and they come out mostly at night.
You think it might have been something else?
I hope. Even if it is a strange hope. Perhaps she was taken by the
まあ
Mind Shakers.
可能性
They
としては
were
ね。
pestering her the other day. They behaved without respect. A boy intervened and chased them off.
But you think that they might have captured her when she was outside of the village? That merits inspection.
じゃあ行くか。
I must leave now.
もう一人ね、次は。次は、こっちか。こんなことしてるうちに、ね、コンスタンティン、大丈夫かな？どこ？あ、ここね。この裏側。これだ。随分と、すごい化粧してるな。
My name is Desardet from the congregation. I've been told
人
that
かいて
someone
ね。
dear
変
to
わ
you
った
has
よ。
disappeared.
Yes, my little brother. He left to go fishing, like every day, and he did not return.
Your Denegad asked me to help you. Any information you can give me will be very useful.
そうだな。
This is true. I hope your words to be heartfelt. My insides are twisting in fear that my brother is lost.
情報。弟がどの風に見えるか。
Can
見え
you
るか。
describe your brother for me?
He is young, rather tall and strong. The girls find him handsome. He is such a nice boy, but he is wild off the tether, and often his
ま
curiosity
あ、
gets
若い
him in
男が
trouble.
よくあることだ。弟の失踪について。
Can you tell me more precisely when he disappeared, where, and under what circumstances?
It was 2 days past. I saw him leave to go fishing as he was
2日前
often
って
to
また同じね、
And
さっきのあの
you
妹の
cannot remember
同じだ
anything
ね。
out of the ordinary.
do. No, he was full of joy, full of life. I am so worried about him.
弟の敵。
Did your brother have any enemies?
No, I can't think of anyone who would plant strangleweeds in his garden. Perhaps a youthful rivalry. He didn't get along particularly well with the master hunter, but it was nothing serious. Perhaps the missionaries. He did get into a fight with them, but they surely wouldn't have taken him.
It's still a lead. Was he close to anyone?
He has been dreamy and more joyful than usual. Those are the signs of someone
まさかその子と一緒に
But
村を出たとか
no
そんな可能性ないよ
longer
ね
wants。to share secrets with me. He told me that he has grown beyond the shadow of his brother, and the birds in his branches are his.
What do you think most likely happened to him?
He could have come face to face with Tenlands. They've become angry of late. But he knew how to avoid them.
マインドシェイカー。
He might have
あ
had
い
a
つらも
run-in with the mind
確
shakers
か
as
に
well.
怪しいよね。
He got into a fight with them a while back. Because of a young girl in our village.
You think the missionaries might have sought vengeance?
I don't know. But he might have went to find them in their village. He bears no good
I will
feeling.
go
長
and
い。
see.
よし、こう。
I must be leaving.
こうね。しゃがむんじゃない。じゃあ行こうか。もしか、まさかだけどさ、その男、ハンサムな男とその娘は、まさか駆け落ちしてどっか行ったとか、そんなバカみたいなことないよね。うん。そこ結構距離あるね。で、そしたら、水辺のキャンプ行けばいいのか。水辺のキャンプにワープしないとな。うん。だいぶ近づいたな。近いぞ。待って待って。近いよな。うん。天覧。あ、天覧ね。天覧つってなんだろうと思ったら、天覧ね。はいはい。ここだ。
A basket full of berries and a trap full of fish. All of it scattered and half eaten by beasts. Our two lost souls were here together. They must have been attacked, or they wouldn't have left these behind. Let's search the area. Maybe we can find their trail.
マジで？はあ、ここら辺を探す。血のガットがある。これ関係ないよね。
That cavern seems home to some creatures. Let's be wary.
そうだな。
It could very well be the lair of that great Tenland the hunter spoke of.
うん。まさか壊れたとかじゃないよね。What? What? うん。どけ。お前らどけ。ここか。マジかお前ちょっと、マジかそれすらなことか。マジかお前らなんてことしやがる。許さんぞ許さんバカ野郎マジかこいつら食いやがったマジか
Three corpses. One is older than the others. Judging by his clothing, he was a missionary. The two others are more recent.
おおバカ野郎カフェマジか文章とか読む暇なかった今マジかあいつていあぶねバーマジかていこれ燃やすわけだうん
Let's return to the village. Their families need to be informed.
マジか
Well, Onol Manawi, have you found my brother?
I found him, but I'm truly sorry your brother is dead.
Andevush Dire. May the earth welcome him. I felt it. How did it come to pass? He knew every stone on our lands. It couldn't have been an accident.
He had a liaison with a young girl from the village. They would meet in a clearing, and they must have forgotten the hour. Night took them by surprise, and a Tenlan crossed their path. I found both of them, in the cavern of the beast.
How terrible. Why did he go to see the girl in secrecy? They could have... I must recover his body. To give it up to the earth, as is our custom. Where is it?
With the body of the girl he loved, in a cavern near the clearing. But it is a dangerous place. Other Tenlans might still be roaming there. though I did kill quite a few.
I have a duty owed to my little brother.
弟には義務があるんだ。
Thank you, Onolmanawi. I will not forget this.
I must be leaving.
じゃあ次は、姉さんか。いや、だと思ったよ。なんか、村は出てないけど、なんか、絶対なんか駆け落ちしたんだろうなっていうのはあったけど。
Do you have any news? Do you know where my
お悔やみ
sister
申し上
is?
げます。
Yes. I'm truly very sorry.
Oh no. Nah. Sir Tonsidag, please do not tell me
なん
that
て言え
she
ばいい
is
んだよ。
dead.
I found her body in the lair of the Great Tenman, not far from the clearing.
But how could she have been surprised by the beasts? She knew the danger.
She went out to meet the young fisherman. The time must have flown by, into the night. I'm so sorry. We found them both dead.
I must bring her body back to carry out the rite.
You should not go alone. I killed as many as I could, but it would be better to be prudent.
そうだ
I
ね
should。follow your counsel on Olmanawi. 2 deaths are enough. Thank you. Thank you.
I must leave now.
じゃあ、あとは巣を2つ壊すわけだ。これ、調合しなくちゃいけない。俺持ってるのに俺持ってるのに、これ調合しないといけないパティーン。めんどくさいね。ちょっと調合してこよう。キャンプに行って。まあ、ちょっと今回時間も来ましたんで、この辺で終わりしようと思います。で、次回このなんだろう、これバグってんのかね。多分ちょっとまたなんかローディングし直せば、またなんか更新されてできるようになるんではないでしょうか。はい。ご視聴ありがとうございました。またどっかでお会いしましょう。ほんじゃ、またな。